Let me go on before I run out of time. And the part you see here is child, part 6 of Revelation 13:11. I didn't make these as a vessel to be used in this part, but as part of a book. And so, what I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to try to take you on through it because it's matching up with today's prophecy of President Barack Obama in what's happened concerning the last space flight. Space shuttle flight. Let me get this right, okay? Because we got last space shuttle was supposed to be April 2011. Revelation 4:11, 1-11. Daniel 3:1-30. Law of democracy. Revelation 13:2. Democracy. Revelation 13:1-12. Helping on this part. Replace Saddam Hussein and the forces of Afghanistan. This is what it's supposed to cover. And Revelation, this was part 3. I put this here in to show you where Revelation 13 is supposed to end at. So, I did a quick going here of where I came to be in Bible prophecy. This is in this shot, if you're gonna see it. Let's go to my basic where I was called. Prophecy 13:11, End Time Prophecy. Curly Brazil 0608. That's when I began this shot, but I had to veer off on something else. Prophet Curly Brazil 0608, 2011. Now, what I got here is the old seed ground that was spoiled by a leaf. I was making around $2 a day. From that point to $3.50 per day. We use a mule. The mule is a creature that pulled this vehicle that didn't need fuel. You feed the mule and it goes to sleep. And the mule people had compassion for these animals because they made the living. They all of them had passion for the workers that worked for them. But I am 64 years old, and before I retired from injured on the railroad, there was times I worked a 16-hour day on a holiday. I made $400+ for that day. So I have to bring this in there. From $2 to $400+ days, doesn't matter how many hours I put in and paid this money, it happened. We know that by me making this amount of money, that this earth could not last so long. We had stopped the dog from wagging the tail, and the tail began to wag the dog. This is the way this is looking at. This is the way the United States is looking today. Well, now, I'm showing you the time that I had in the military, being a poor man. These are the friends I had obtained when I was in the military. These guys taught me how to dress because I knew nothing about dressing. At this time, when I was in the military, young men that were around me embraced me, and we all showered and big rows in the shower. And they began to look on my back. They see many scars upon my back, whipped, well, my mother whipped, forcing me to be the man upon which I am today. Had she not whooped me, then I could have been another one of these failures out in the street, and I may have died before time. As being a curse, it became one of my greatest blessings, causing me to grow up as the person I am. Now, after I grew up and came out of the military, God gave me a vision, a day and time. I saw this ball lying in the sand up on the seashore. There was a man walking the beach, and he saw this ball, and he saw it as a worthless garment. He'd taken this ball and he hurled it out into the tides of the ocean, of the sea, of water. The next morning, the ball could be found lying upon the seashore once again. As another passerby came, he would do likewise as the first man, after finding this ball lying upon the sands of the seashore. He would hold it, sling it into the tide. But it didn't matter how many people sling this ball out into the tide. That's the word I'm using. Something kept bringing it back until one day there was an old man just walking along the seashore with his apron on, and he came upon this bar. For so many before it had discarded it and cast it into its destruction. But at the end of the day, it failed to die. The next day, it would be found upon the sand of the seashore. But this old man, he saw this spot and he picked it up, and I wondered with admiration, seeing what this man was going to do. He would hold his bottle up and he would look at it into the sun, and he would kick and look at it as if it was a trash. He put it in his apron and he strolled around to a shack along the seashore where he lived, apparently. He took and cleansed the ball and washed and cleaned it there. And he looked up in the heavens with the ball, and he taken it and placed it in the rack where other balls was. And when the man sat down and this last of the prophecy was fulfilled through this ball, there was a light lit all over heaven that man had never seen before. Well, after this, a great jubilation was heard in the praise of God, saying, Hallelujah, Hallelujah,